Hi, this is Jangala, and welcome to another week of dimensional shifts and understandings. How's your week been? This week, I want to talk about illusion and reality. And to be honest, actually, I'd prefer to be outside sharing this video blog, but we're in the wet season here in northern New South Wales, so it's a bit raining outside. Well, has been anyway, so I'm sitting inside at the moment. But yeah, I'll take you outside soon, one week. So this week, the reality of, the illusion of, and then the duality of not having both in alignment with each other. So it might make sense to you straight up, or what I've said so far might be kind of googly-gock to you. Basically, it's looking at what is illusion in your life running you. So when you're looking outside through your eyes, what is running the show? Is it the amalgamated part of you that is dark and light, or shadow and light, so it just becomes one? Or is it one or the other? What do you think you need to see? Because if it's a shadow aspect of yourself, then it's gonna show you where you're tripping yourself up, where you're sabotaging yourself, where you're not owning a feeling, an emotion or a feeling linked to what's going on for you. So the shadow, as it sort of is, it's another part of you that all of a sudden separates from you, and you won't feel yourself. So all of a sudden, illusion will be running the show, and guaranteed you'll be projecting a lot of ego onto things, onto people, situations, the whole lot. Same thing if you're just in the light as well. It'll be very airy-fairy and kind of out there and very whimsical, but with no grounding either. So you'll be putting light to situations, but it won't be the reality of clarity. It won't be clear. You might think it is, but things will still be challenging, still be difficult, won't still come to fruition, because you're not in alignment with your shadow self, the darker aspect, which we all have. So this week is about the joining of the both, the relationship of illusion and how illusion runs through you and then out from you and around you, because guaranteed you'll have people or a situation confirm where you're at, so then they'll confirm a form of illusion in and around you, which is kind of deception, lies, not truth. Or is it reality based on being in your heart knowing, heart desire, your truth, your authentic self of understanding, the humble part of you? And then with that running the show, that's the alignment of the coming together of dark and light. And that's kind of what we've been asked to practice now a lot, daily, all the time, is no more duality, no more us being fractured and going out, but as a whole unit, how do we make decisions? How do we create the world we want to live in? How do we support others doing exactly the same, creating a world they want to live in that's, well, generally positive? I mean, if they want to create a negative life, fair enough. Do you want to be around them as they're doing that? Is that detrimental to your own emotional and mental health, physical health, spiritual health? Just depends on what you're wanting. So in this week, there's an opportunity for dancing between the both. And when I say both, I mean dancing between dark and light to see what it looks like and how it feels when you are in amalgamation of this. And then you know you're in true reality, not illusion. And if you are in illusion, what support network do you have around you? Who's around you that can speak honestly with you and share their feeling and their thought of you being in illusion? You might be scared, you might be fearful. Something might be running the show. How do you have people around you that just say, hey, you look like there's a bit of ego running here, or you're pushing too hard, to get things happening. You're not trusting as much as you may normally do. What's going on for you? Are you okay? Do you need a hand? It's really, really super important, because as we come into amalgamation, it's all about how do we support each other in this. So no one's fixing anyone, we're just supporting each other in our own coming to be. Aliveness. So reality is really clear because you can feel it. You just know in your gut instinct that what someone's saying to you, sharing with you, is true. And you can feel safe, you can relate on some level, whether it's energetic or physical, emotional, spiritual, the whole lot, mental. Or it's illusion and something just doesn't feel right. It's really super important that you trust your instinct. Trust your gut feeling all the time. Don't just go along. That's the illusion. Going along to fit in. And believe me, I've done my fair share of that. As, I'm sure a lot of people have in some form or fashion. And, it's not a judgment of good or bad. It's just more, if you're doing it and it feels uncomfortable doing it and it's not your authentic self, then you're in illusionment. Illusion is running through you. Something's not in alignment. There's too much light or too much shadow. Bring them both in together. And a great technique of doing that is talking to both. Talking to your shadow self. What do you want? What do you need? What do you want to tell me? And then the first thing that comes up, is the intuitive knowing. So whatever word or feeling that comes up straight away that you've asked that question, maybe write it down, record it. That's your answer of the shadow. And then do the same thing of your light self. Ask the question, what do you need? What do you want? What do I need to know here? What are you sharing with me? And then straight away, what comes up is your answer. And then see how you can bridge them together. Because guaranteed it'll be really intriguing and interesting to see what answers you get from your shadow self and from your light self. They might sound opposite, but guaranteed they'll be taking you down the same path. And then bring them in together. And then see how you feel. See how you see psychically or intuitively out. Your world will change as these parts of you are in amalgamation, in alignment with you. So, yeah, have a great week. I was going to see if there's anything else, but no. yeah, if anything, spiritual truth just comes from that aspect, that space. So you kind of know, when it's going on, and you're sitting in it. You're sitting in your own truth. So enjoy, and yeah, have a great week. Look forward to seeing you next week. Okay, take care. Lots of love.